Happy holidays from California. Well, we Porters are going to be traveling in an RV across the country for Thanksgiving. I did have to get our front door all jazzed up for the holidays. And when I begin decorating for the holidays, I start out small. And I know you guys are thinking, wait, this isn't small. Is this Tracy doing minimalism? And it kind of is, because then all of a sudden after Thanksgiving, I get the jazz hands going. And then I really start decorating. I have exciting news. We have a new partner, IMAX Worldwide Home, and all of these amazing wares that I've designed this vignette with are theirs, and they're available nationwide at retailers. So if you're not sure where to start when creating a really beautiful front door vignette, start here. Think about something big, something medium, something small, and then something kind of drapey to drag your eye, around, so that you really, you're taking in the whole thing. I like to create a whole world, and of course I do. And so for me, there's a little bit of symmetry, but not everything perfectly symmetrical. I love wow statement pieces, anywhere in the house, outside the house, in the yard, whatever. If you have the opportunity to find a wow statement piece like this gorgeous stag, go for it, because you will never regret it. I mean, this is the kind of thing that I am definitely not going to be putting away after Christmas. It's going to end up somewhere else. Can you imagine it on top of a table? You don't always have to stick with the classic red and green at the holidays, of course. Consider picking a different palette. Consider wonderful soft pastels, or in this case, silvers with a little bit of sage. It's so elegant, it's timeless, and if you want to add a little bit of color in as the holiday goes on, then pop a few pretty ornaments in. For me, I might, as the weeks go by, end up popping in pretty blues or maybe some beautiful deep purples. Garlands like this are very expensive, so I would highly suggest you consider making one. Here's what you got to do. Gather up a mix of materials. Whatever you can find for free, I'm all in. Whatever you can snip from your yard, or snip from a neighbor's yard, or that you can get for cheap, do it. And all you're doing is tying them together with what I just used is a little bit of hemp from the hardware store, hemp yarn. And it just, allows the whole thing to go together. And then keep freshening it up, or add some lights in, or add some ornaments in. But these kinds of things run hundreds of dollars, and they're really, really easy to make. Also, if you have the chance to add a little bit of candlelight to your front door, that too is so magical, and it's such a pretty way to add another layer of light. So if you've got some Christmas lights, some candlelight, and then if you have some kind of a beautiful lighting fixture, again, your eye will dance around the entire scene that you've created. So one of the things I'd love to do is decorate urns with all kinds of beautiful greenery. So galvanized, of course, is such a good go-to, you guys. It's, to me, so pretty, so classic, and it works with everything. So for me, this is just boxwood, and I have a wonderful little trick that if I don't want to actually plant it, I'll just put a little bit of styrofoam in the bottom of the pot, sink my pot in, and then stuff the outside of it with greens, add a little sparkle. But you can see I've done that with all of these. This is just, I just have the pot set in there on top of a little styrofoam, because the really, really big plants are a bloody fortune. So I tend to buy the smaller ones and then make them look like they're exploding. Such a pretty example, because this is actually two separate plants, and then some eucalyptus popped in around the edges, the lights, and then this wonderful little deer. It's like its own little winter wonderland. So this holiday, add a little extra magic to your front door.